What's happening to men is that they have to understand it internally, which they can't see, but we can now monitor with various types of tests. They need to do whatever they can to keep their hormone levels higher, their sexual hormones. And we now know how to do that. From a functional standpoint, whether a man is having problems with the anatomical configuration of his penis, the actual anatomy, he's got products like the extender, which helps to not only just elongate the tissue and help to increase girth, but doctors are now saying to their patients and prescribing to their patients that this is actually healthy for the penile tissues, to increase the elasticity, to help nerve flow, to help increase the blood supply to that area. Use it or lose it. And when you're at F, we're using it quite a bit, whether it's with a partner or self-stimulation through masturbation. But as we get older, it's like, I haven't had sex this week. So the elasticity of the tissues, like muscles, need to be stretched and flexed with exercise. It's the same thing with the penis. So products like the fast size products are definitely enormously beneficial, not only for the size or the cosmetic appearance of a man's genital region, but also for its health. There's, a lot of men that have come to me over the decades literally and says, hey, I'm not that big down there. What can I do? I mean, all these exercises, because I'm a former strength coach and weight training instructor, you're making my pecs big, you're making my biceps big, but what can you do down there? Well, there's really no exercise that you could do in the gym for that, but there are devices. Fast Size has a fantastic product called the Extender. I mean, this product works. I did a lot of due diligence on the company before wanting to represent this company. The principals behind the company are Class A people. They take full dedication in not just their products, but in customer service to make sure that their customers aren't only using their products correctly, but benefiting from their products. I watched testimonials from people who use the Extender, very sincere testimonials, not just guys coming up on camera and saying, hey, I got bigger, but co-joined with their partner, their wives and other counterparts that are explaining the benefits in their penile size. But the main difference is not so much in the size. That's one thing. It's the psychological and emotional boost that these men obtain, which is enormously fantastic. Whether you're exercising to look good, to perform better, the bottom line is that without emotional or mental confidence, people, even who look great and have the men with the big penises, if you don't have the mental power behind it, you really are an inferior character. If a man has erectile dysfunction, is embarrassed about the size or quality of his penis, he's going to have some problems here. So going to a doctor and just getting a pill just to treat the symptom, which is a temporary treatment, whether it's for 4 hours or 36 hours, like the prescription drugs are promoting these days, it's a temporary fix. And it's a Band-Aid. And whenever you have to take a drug or rely on something prescribed or unnatural and synthetic for something that was once natural, you know somewhere inside your head it's like, I'm no longer normal. That eats away at you. It may not eat away at you the first week, the first month, but over the years, and I've spoken to men who've been impotent with erectile dysfunction for over a decade. It's like, why haven't you done anything about it? There was not any resources that allowed them to have confidence in the source of those resources until today. So with companies like Fast Size, in the book I explain all the different reasons why these are being caused, how you could increase not only the size of your penis and or its erection, but also the quality of it. In the book, and with companies like Fast Size, who not only sell products, but they give fantastic consultations, and they're supported with a team of medical professionals, they will tell you what the causes are. And as a result of that education, either on the front end, before going to the doctor, on the back end, you know what's challenging you and how to correct it. It could be psychological. There's a lot of men that have erectile dysfunction that are perfectly okay. Their hormones are high, they got the tools down there, the penis is working, they may even get morning erections, which is Mother Nature's way of testing to see if the equipment is working properly. But they're embarrassed. They have some religious guilt, some cultural guilt or something like that. They may fear failure, or maybe they got embarrassed in the past and they failed at achieving an erection, and they would rather avoid the pain and get out of the situation altogether than proceed with potentially getting a gain or having a sexual experience. So the psychological element, in my opinion, is enormously important and needs to be addressed concurrent with the physical elements.